Hello and happy Surfing Sunday. My name is Iroxon Lady and today we're gonna do another surfing video for another Sunday. I have these stupid marks on my forehead. Don't ask, don't use swimming goggles. Today is a special day. It is predicted to be quite a mellow day with 1 to 2 foot waves, barely any wind, a little bit of a cross-shore, offshore wind, which is just about perfect for what we want to do today. And there is something that I have always wanted to do, and that is to film an underwater scene, like swimming underwater, doing all sorts of things. The only problem with that is I'm absolutely terrified of underwater. What? Yeah, how do I put it? How can a surfer be terrified of underwater? Well, we can, and we are. We all have our fears, and I tell you what, if it's a big day, I am scared as anything when I see a big wave crashing to the shore or out in the sea or anything or anywhere. No, I'm not afraid of the wave. I'm not afraid of the water. I'm not afraid of the wave falling on me. What I am afraid of is what happens after the wave has fallen on you. The underwater, you can't breathe, you can't hear, you can't see, and you're absolutely, totally defenseless, alright? And I'm not the only one who has the fear of ocean, but I must say one thing. The only way to get over your fears is to face them. Not all of them, but most of them. And this is one of them because, let's be honest, what can possibly go wrong, right? Okay, let me rephrase it. It is no more dangerous to go swimming underwater than to swim on top of the water, is there? It's just the unknown that scares you, isn't it? So today, we are gonna go and do exactly that. We're gonna go swimming underwater. We're gonna film the underwater as much as we can in the ocean in the UK with these swimming goggles. Oh no. We're gonna face the fear by looking at it with those goggles. Right? They're not the prettiest things on earth, but they work. Then we need a pair of these fins. They should give me enough boost to get away from any trouble and any issues and whatsoever. There's a downside to fins, they actually carry you away, but hey ho, I'm used to using fins, so that should be okay, right? The next thing we will be using is a mouth mount for GoPro. There's a GoPro, there's a mouth mount, it goes on like this. You get the point, right? Of course a wetsuit, and then the most important thing that I always, as well, have wanted to do. Yeah, you guessed it. That's a waterproof case for a phone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our phone with us. We're gonna hold the phone in front of us while we are diving, whilst having the GoPro pointing at the camera, and we can then film all angles of that scary project. I got that in post yesterday, and that was just the perfect excuse to go and try out this pouch and the underwater scene. Right, but first of all, it says you need to test it out, so let's go and test it out. Okay, so first of all, let's get it out of the box. Let's see. It's brand new. I don't even know what it's like or anything. Alright, nice. What are these things? Perfect. That's the leash, right? That's nice and long. About 25-30 centimeters. Yeah, that's good. So we have two of them, literally like two 30 centimeter leashes over here. You can attach the back to it. Because we have two bags. What do you know? That package contained two bags. Nice. Right, so in theory, you undo these. Right. It's easier to do it that way, isn't it? You do that, and then you should be able to put the phone in there. Once you get it out. Right. That looks neat, doesn't it? Right, let's put that away. So there's a phone. Let's see if it fits in there. I will probably be using another phone because you never know. Right, so it is just big enough to get the phone in there. It's got a cover on as well. And what you do then is you put it together. Like you put those things through there, like so, like this, and you kind of clip it like so. So in theory, that should keep the phone intact, plus, yeah, you can actually operate it as well. So it's quite nice. So that should work underwater. But what they say is, please conduct a safety test before using the product. Simply put a tissue inside a bag and drop it into the water for 30 minutes. Then take it out to check if the tissue is wet or not. Don't use a product if the tissue is wet. So let's test this out. Let's take the phone out. Right, as usual, you kind of clip them open like this, like so. You take that apart, get the phone out somehow. Come on. There you go. Right, now we need a tissue. Right, so we have some industrial grade tissue here, which is like very, very absorbent and things. So let's kind of try to get it so it will fit into the bag. So let's put it in the bag. Right, like so. Yeah, that works. And then let's push these through. Right, come on. Perfect. You kind of push them through like so. And then you seal it. Right, now we need water. There, lots of water. And then it is time to pop that in the water. Right, so let's drop that in the water. It doesn't want to stay there, so I'm going to put something heavy on top. Come on, like so. Okay, so let's keep that there for half an hour and we'll come back soon. Okay, so half an hour is finished. Let's see what happened to our pouch. So far, it looks promising. Right, let's get the water away. And let's try the pouch up because we don't want to really get the water inside of a pouch or anything. So let's kind of do this first. Right. Does it look dry enough? I hope so. Right, so it's dry enough, isn't it? Let's see. There's a bit of water on the outside here. Or inside, I don't know. So let's open this up carefully. And let's see what happened. Right, so let's try this all up before the water gets wet and things. There's a bit of water here as well. It's difficult because you should kind of let it dry naturally and things, but if it's like that, you probably can't. So let's take the bit of a paper out and let's see. Right, and as you can see, it is completely dry. Amazing. So it works. Let's go and test it out. So we're at the beach. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I have my mouth mount and my goggles. Yes. And the phone. Everything is ready. Let's go and try this out then. It's actually super exciting, right? Looking good. So I have kind of put it around my wrist with a little security lock over here. Can you see that? Right. Still there? Still there. Okay, good. The mount has the holes in it over here, and which means I would have to hold my breath by just blocking the airway. So, all right, okay, we're deep enough. That was scary. Alright, let's do it again. Okay. This is so good. I do. This is so good. I love this.
Ready?
Recording? Yeah.
Ready?
Record. Alright. I switched it off accidentally. But it's still like sensitive. It's like touch sensitive thing. Alright. Let's try this again.
Alright, ready? Ready to wait? Go on.
That was a bit wet. And I can't see a thing.
Let's do a sun. Ready to killing? Alright, let's do this here. Ready?
That's alright. That's good.
Into the oil.
Let's wait for the wave. Can barely see through my goggles.
Ready?
Okay, how about we do the dolphin flip? That's tiring. That's so tiring. That's good. Yeah, I'm liking this.
Do this again.
Oh, this is so good. I don't know if you can hear me, but the phone still works. I'm filming it with the same phone. It's not at all wet. If anything, the phone is a bit cold. Other than that, it was super good. And yeah, so it was quite a good adventure. It's surprising how scary one little diving can be with a phone. But now, let's go home. Let's go home and relax. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, please give a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And I shall see you another surfing video next Sunday. But tomorrow is another Minecraft Monday. Thank you for watching and bye.